This'll sound mad, but every time I touch a plant, it's like I can feel what they're feeling.
Charlie, look at me, not the plant. Took a while to track you down.
Is she house trained?
Charlie!
This is my niece.
Right.
Why don't you put this place in pumpkins?
Ready for the contest?
I'm going to win. My dad's entering the contest too.
You got much of a team?
I'm working on it.
That ain't mine, is it?
She's entering the pumpkin contest. Wanted a few tips.
This ain't some grow-your-own-salad school project. This is all-out vegetable warfare.
You want to steal our secrets?
Release the hounds!
You really think plants feel things like us, don't you?
I do. This one's lonely.
I'm lonely, it's got me.
I don't know whether this thing of yours is real, but you brought us together. I can't thank you enough.
That's unexpected.
It's Charlie Little!
Whatever happens, so proud of you.
Go on then, Sensei. Let's see what your magical green fingers feel. It's huge. You gotta grow hard or go home. And now we must show our commitment to the new life that we are creating by having a wee on it.
Oh, that is enough crazy for one day. Thank you very much.
All right, and now the moment you all are waiting for. Let's bring our guests onto the live stream. Hi, everybody. How are you?
Hi, Ali. How you doing?
Good. It's so good to have you on. I'd love to have you just go around and introduce yourself. Tell our viewers your name and what part you played in bringing Grow to life. John, can we start with you?
Hi, my name's John McPhail and I'm the film's director.
Awesome. And then let's go to Adam.
Hey, I'm Adam Richmond. I am the film's producer.
Perfect. And Priya.
Hi, I'm Priya Rose Burkwell, and I play Charlie in Grow.
We are so excited to dive in with you a little today on some of the behind the scenes that brought this movie to life. Can you tell me what first drew you into this project? What made you want to work on this?
Adam, I think you should start with this one, mate, because obviously it originated with you guys.
Okay, sure. Thanks for the question. What drew us into this project? We have been working on this project for a long time. It was originally called Peter, as you might imagine, and it was developed for North America. So originally the script was set in North America. And my company, Double Nickel Entertainment, is so fortunate to be under a deal with Sky Studios. And the first film that we made with them was Peter, now Grow. And part of their interest was they loved the script, and they loved all the themes. They loved the themes of community, the themes of kindness, the themes of friendship. And they also loved the fact that it was a perennial, something that would play every year and that year in, year out and would come back. And that it revolved around a certain season. They loved the fact that it revolved around autumn, but they wanted it to be reset in the UK. So we hired some fantastic UK-based writers who took a script that was really, really good and made it even better by adding lots of charm and UK texture and character that just really helped the material to soar.
I love that. John or Priya Rose, what kind of brought you, when you heard about this project, what made you want to be a part of it?
Well, I got the audition
Priya, when you go.
from my agent, and the second I read the script, I absolutely loved it. I loved the characters. I loved how the different range of the personalities. I think when it was brought together, when it was be brought together and all the different people working, I thought it would have been a very, very good movie, and I still think it really is.
I love that.
I know. Like Priya. I just love the script. I got the script from my agent, and when I read it, I just fell in love with the Charlie Dinah dynamic. I love character. I love character in films, and like I always look for something where like I can relate, and I feel like audiences can relate, and that dynamic between the two of them. I feel like people could really relate, and it meant all those fun, silly characters just get to be fireworks popping off all around them.
Yeah.
And I love, like, I grew up watching films with my parents, like, you know, like a Friday night was like, we're going to Blockbuster, like, yes, like that was like the highlight. So, making something for parents and kids, something that they'll both laugh at, they'll both sort of enjoy, was really sort of like key. Was something I really wanted to do, and try play in that genre and juggle that audience and see if I could do it. So yeah.
I love that. Oh, Adam, did
Ali,
you
I just want to add something to what John said, because he and Priya, you'll notice throughout this discussion that they're both incredibly humble and modest. But you know, the project really took off when we attached John to it, and we were sent John's film Anna and the Apocalypse from Sky, and Anna and the Apocalypse is just this wonderful Christmas zombie high school musical that John directed, and it is just filled with joy and filled with charm. And we saw this and we thought, this is our guy. This is the guy that can bring Grow to life. And John then blew us away even further when he presented the script to us. And, you know, it was really, you know, I think the success of the movie, and I think one of the things that everyone who's seen it and all the great reviews and the audience is finding is just, you know, John touched upon this, but the sort of amazing fine line that the movie walks between really being a movie for both adults and for kids, you know, and John did such a beautiful job making sure that it appeals to both audiences. And just in terms of Priya, I just want to say that this script was originally written with Charlie as a boy.
Oh,
and
really?
And with Oliver as a girl, Olive.
Yeah.
And when we were casting, Priya came in and read for Olive. And, you know, John should jump in here, but excuse me. John should jump in here, but Priya blew us away. And we were just like, this young kid is a star. She is a star, and she can not only carry this movie, but she can bring so much joy and wonder to it. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh my goodness.
Adam's correct. Sorry. Adam's correct. We were, when we were casting, we wanted to put it out to boys and girls. We wanted to sort of see what was out there, and we seen Priya's tape for Olive, and we just thought, oh, you know, she's got something, and we wanted to see her read for Charlie as well. And she just blew us all away. She blew Golda away as well, who was in doing the chemistry reads. So yeah, we were very, very lucky for Priya to fall in our laps.
I love that. Priya, what was that audition process like for you?
Well, it was quite long, because I did the audition for Olive first. It was like an online one, so I did it here. And then I did another one for the Charlie, and it was the same scene, just I was reading the other person's lines. And then I went to do chemistry reads in London with Golda. And then around 2 weeks later, I found out if I'd had the role of Charlie or Olive, because when I went for the chemistry reads, I went for both. And then I found out I'd got the role of Charlie.
Oh my goodness. You were the most perfect Charlie.
Thank you.
I thought you did a wonderful job.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I love telling people this. She was 9 when we shot that film, and she's in like every frame of the movie, like every frame of it.
My gosh.
And obviously, like, she's playing opposite Golda Rochefort and Nick Frost, like, for most of the movie. And she's just like, she just like knocks out the park in every scene.
I agree.
Personally, and for someone at her age, at 9 years old, and by the way, it wasn't like, we held her hand and told her, Priya, say this. But Priya, is an incredible performer. You put her on a set, put her in with some actors, and she just goes. And yeah.
That's amazing. Priya, what did you do to kind of get into character, to kind of figure out who Charlie was and then to do that on set?
I think it was really just going over the lines in different ways and then finding which one I felt was seemed the most like her from reading the character descriptions. And when I found the almost determined, a bit sassy, stubborn, quite crazy girl, I felt that one was really perfect for the role. And when I worked alongside with all the big stars and stuff, I feel like it did actually fit quite well with their personalities of how they perceived the character as well.
Wow, that's amazing. I seriously cannot say enough good things about you as Charlie. Wonderful, wonderful job.
I just to sort of say as well, because she really, really did that Charlie character as Priya. She made that character up, again, it wasn't us sitting there saying, we want you to be sassy, we want you to be stubborn, we want you to be nothing like that. Priya, like the same way we treated all the other actors, which is when them to come in with their take on the character. And play it from themselves. And there's so many things. It's just Priya. It's just you're Charlie, but Priya being Charlie.
Priya,
just chef kiss that she just does.
I love that. Oh, wow. That's amazing. So I want to ask maybe Adam and John, what was the most rewarding part for you of bringing this world to life?
I to be genuinely honest, I make films for audiences. They're not for me personally. Obviously, as a filmmaker, you love your movies, kids, and you want them to grow and flourish. But they're for audiences first and foremost. My pitch to the guys, but I was audience. And my favorite thing of all of this is sitting in cinemas and sitting in festivals and sitting in amongst families and watching them and listening to them. And I was in a screening in Calgary, and there was this family that sat in front of me. It was a girl and her parents, and she was just laughing so hard through the film. And her parents were laughing away, and when it got scary, she was cuddling into her dad, and when it got a little bit emotional, she was cuddling into her mum, and and that's what I made it for, was that. So that's the most rewarding part, is sort of being present during things like that.
Oh, that's so special. That's amazing. Adam, what about for you? What was the most rewarding part of being part of this project and bringing that world to life?
So there's so many things. I mean, so I've produced almost 20 movies, and hands down, this has been just the best experience that I've ever had. And so much of that has to do with John. It has to do with Priya, the rest of our cast. It was an amazing, the whole company, everyone behind the scenes, the designers, the other producers. It was really the experience of making this film in Scotland, just outside of Edinburgh. There was something almost magical about it. Of just this group of people coming together at a really specific time to tell a story about community and about kindness and about joy. And I think, right now with the way things are in the world, to be able to tell this story at this moment with this group of people has been a gift. It's really been a gift. And I think we all feel really fortunate to have made this together and to have made this at this moment.
Yeah.
And honestly, Ali, like he's correct. We had the best set you'll ever experienced. Like the most fun set. When anybody came to your set, they had the best time. Like our crew, we had an amazing crew and a really talented crew, but again, of just really fun, good people. The cast, like again, a lot of these people are heroes I grew up with, and you sometimes worry, people going to have egos, you're going to get pushed into places, but no. Every single person that come onto this set did not have an ego. They just wanted to have fun. Nick Frost and Golda Rochefort didn't go to their trailers. They didn't want to go to their trailers. They just wanted to be on set with the crew. Like we genuinely had so much fun. It was an absolute joy, and I feel like you can feel that through there that we were having so much fun while we were making it. I mean, we were up against time and deadlines, but like it all kind of came together. And I feel terrible because like Adam and the other producers, like to get this over the line, to get it going, with the is a mammoth task to put all that together, and then we're all on set having like the best time, it was great. It was such a fun experience and a fun set.
I love that. There's we have questions that we're going to get to later from our guild members, but I want to ask one of them right now. One that was sent in was just, was there a favorite on-set tradition or inside joke or something fun that happened on set that you can share with us? And I feel like that kind of goes with what we're talking about right now. Do you have any moments that you can share with us?
I'm trying to think. I mean, because it was like... the snail. Yeah.
The snail was amazing.
So what happened was we'd been shooting the sort of the montage, of the sort of farm coming together, over this time. And my first day, because I just kept adding scenes to it. I just kept adding things to it. So like certain days we'd be shooting things, and I'd be like, and she had to like schedule it. Anyway, one day, just off the cuff, because I was trying to think of things like I want everybody to see the kid like looking after snails and so looking after Peter and the growth in that, and obviously like snails are the enemy of the pumpkin, and I thought the kid sort of doing that, and Priya's not sort of squeamish, but when she was in the dirt there'd be certain bugs and certain things she would jump from, so and so you have to approach certain things like that, a certain way. And I had just off the cuff just asked my on-set art director for, it's like, Mel, can you get me any snails? And she's like what? And I was like, just garden snails. And she's like, yeah, I'll get them at the bottom of the garden tonight. Like, great. Like that's that sorted. We'll get them. We'll shoot a wee scene. We've got these wee things planned. I want to do this thing. Anyway, so that was that. It was just an off the cuff conversation at lunch, and then I come into the sort of like producer's truck at the end of the day, and the second assistant director's there, and he's losing his mind. He's like, "Where did the snails come from?" And I went, "Whoa!" And there's drawings of snails all over like the whiteboards and everything. And what happens is, they have to get risk assessments done. They have to bring an animal handler in and I had just dropped all of this bombshell casually, to the standby art director, thinking it wouldn't be a big deal. Anyway, so all this hassle, they had to bring in an animal handler, somebody to teach Priya how to pick a snail up and all sorts. It was like health and safety for the snail. Like risk assessments for the snail as well as everybody else. Like it was ridiculous. Anyway, and I'm going round it. Everybody's talking about the snail, and I'm like, everybody, stop! I've not spoke to Priya about it, and she's got a big emotional scene. Like she's doing this big scene tomorrow. She's, and I don't want her sitting worrying about a snail. So everybody, shut up! Don't talk about the snail. Rub that off those boards. Get no. So, and obviously I had to then approach Leanne, Priya's mum, in the morning and say, Leanne, how do you think she's going to be about picking up snails? Anyway, we shot our emotional scene. I sat down with Priya. I was like, look, Priya, how do you feel about picking up a snail? And she went, fine. I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, fine. Yeah, I'll pick up a snail. Like, all right, well, we've done it.
You were like,
Great.
so worried about it.
Absolutely fine. And, but it was ridiculous. But what I mean is the amount of paperwork and the amount of stress I caused so many different departments just by saying, can you get a couple of snails from your garden?
And you had no idea that everyone's panicking. We need snails.
I come from an independent film background. It's like, do you want to shoot that? Yeah, we'll shoot that. Yeah.
That is so funny. And Priya, were you actually okay with the snail, or did it freak you out at all to pick it up?
No, it was fine. It diminished the snail. Me and the snail became best friends. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, I had to get taught how to pick up a snail. Yeah. Yeah, correct.
It's an art.
So I didn't hurt the snail. So I had to pick it up in a precise way so I didn't hurt the poor snail. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You're not supposed to just pull them off with your.
Really?
You have to put your finger underneath and sort of like and push upwards lightly. Otherwise, you'll tear it. So.
Okay. PSA to everybody at home: if you're gonna pick up a snail, you gotta
put your finger under.
Yeah.
I would never have guessed, but that does make a lot of sense.
Well, that's why we had to have an animal handler.
Well, I am so glad to hear that no snails were harmed in the making of this film.
Absolutely zero.
Oh my goodness. Well, for those of you at home that are just joining us, we are talking about the film Grow that is now streaming on Angel. You can become a guild member today. To watch it, just go to angel.com/grow live. So I have a game here that I want to play with you guys. We are calling it Rapid Roots. It's basically, a fast-paced round of prompts, and you guys just answer what comes to your mind. So I will throw out a question, and then maybe we'll have an order so that you guys know what order to answer in. Let's do John, Adam, then Priya. Does that sound okay? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to throw out a question, and then whatever comes to your mind, just tell us what it is. So the first one is describe Grow in 3 words.
Joyous, funny, pumpkins.
Nice. Okay, Adam, what are your 3 words?
Pumpkins, community, kindness.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, pumpkin family relationship.
Love it. I love that so much. Okay, if your character, this one's for you, Priya. If your character were a plant, what would they be?
Something colourful and that is a bit sassy.
Yeah, what's a good sassy, colourful plant?
Oh my gosh, a rose. Because sometimes there's spikes, it's but then nice, yeah, a rose.
Beautiful with thorns. There you go.
I love that. Great response. Okay, on set, who had the biggest green thumb?
Oh, George, the director of photography, George Geddes. He stole one of the polytunnels, and now grows pumpkins himself. So yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's impressive.
Cool. That's awesome.
Okay, what's something unexpected that grew during the film? Let's start with John, and then we'll do Adam and Priya.
Oh goodness, that's what grew. I mean, the budget. Sorry.
Fair. Okay, Adam, what's something that grew during the film?
Something that grew. What grew? So much grew. Things were growing every day. I think one of the things that grew, which I will never forget, was a rainbow. On our last day of shooting, first of all, we had, during our prep period, you know, I'm from New York, and I was like, I'm going to make my first movie in the UK. We're going to do it in Scotland. It is like a total Scottish production and UK production. We had, you know, all the crew, everyone behind the scenes, including our amazing director from Scotland, and then a lot of the actors from Scotland, the rest from the UK, and then these American producers coming over. And every day during prep, it poured. I mean, not even poured. It was like a biblical experience, the weather. I mean, it was like, and I sat there thinking, what have I done bringing this movie here? Like, this is an outside movie. How are we going to make this? And it was literally, I mean, the weather was epic. And then when we started shooting, it was the most amazing weather every single day, except for one. And it worked because we were shooting inside. And but on our last day, it rained for about 15 minutes, so we stopped. And we were on the farm, on Dinah's farm. And when we started again, a rainbow emerged over the farm on our last day. And I just thought, wow. I said, this movie is, there's something really special here. Wow. So a rainbow grew.
We did. We had sent 6 weeks pretty much of unprecedented sunshine, like absolute sunshine. I feel really guilty because the Scottish summer was like terrible. It was the worst in years. It just rained the whole summer, and I felt really guilty because I felt like we stole the summer, like in spring for our film, like, cause every day was epic, every day was brilliant, and I remember when Adam had come over, and like, I mean, we're standing out in a field, and the rain's pouring down, and Adam's like, it won't always be like this, will it? It won't always be like this, and I'd be like, nah, April's fine. May in Scotland is beautiful, you know, like going, oh God.
Yeah, please. Oh my goodness. That's amazing though. The weather knew this movie needed to happen.
Mm-hmm. It really did.
Wow. Okay, Priya, what do you think grew during this filming process?
Probably the relationships and bonds between like the crew, the cast. Because I got to know everyone a lot more. And I'm still I still talk to almost everyone that was on the film. I meet up with Dominic sometimes and Golda whenever I'm in London. So I still see everyone.
Aww.
So I think we made a proper bond when we were there.
I love that so much. How special. Okay, you guys, the last question for our Rapid Roots game is, which co-star would win a pumpkin growing contest? So if we did one in real life, who's going to win? I think it could be cast or crew. Anybody involved.
I mean, again, George would definitely win. I'm trying to think out of the cast who had the biggest sort of green thumb. Like, I think Jane grew stuff. I know Golda was right into our growing. Like, Golda had got a bit of a taste for it as well on the film.
Growing potatoes.
But most of the crew, like the crew, were right into it.
That's awesome. Do you guys think that you could grow a pumpkin yourself?
Oh God, no! I've got a money grow. I've got a money tree that I'm desperately trying to keep alive. Like
I recently gave my brother my money tree. I was like, I'm killing this.
The only thing I'd be able to keep alive is a cactus.
That should be my next houseplant.
I actually killed a cactus. Accidentally.
Oh, wow. I hear that's hard to do, John.
I know. Like my brother gave me it, and he's never let me let it down ever. He's like, how do you kill a cactus? How?
You're like, fine, I'll just direct this movie about this thing that grows because killed a cactus. That's so funny. Adam, do you have a green thumb?
I do not. And actually, my wife and kids and I have such a black thumb that anytime we get a plant or anything, we give it away because we want it to live. And if it comes into our house, we know it will not.
It will die.
So yes.
Every plant we've got here is most of the time fake.
Yeah. That's fair.
No, that's
I have a fake tree.
I like that.
We need. Oh, it's almost like if they go to Adam's house, they need like how the snails had a handler.
Yes,
flowers need a handler.
Totally.
Like, all right, Adam, here is how you care for this plant.
Totally true. Totally.
I love that. All right. Well, thanks for playing Rapid Roots. That was a lot of fun to just kind of hear your responses. We do have some questions kind of to end this evening together from our guild members, that have seen Grow. So I'm going to ask those, and then whoever has, a response is welcome to share. The first question that we have is, what scene made you laugh the most while filming?
The safari park. The safari park scene, like that. I died with laughter at that. Like I loved that. I still laugh at it. Like I've seen it about a million times, and I still laugh at it like the first time I've seen it.
I love that. Priya, what was was there a scene that made you laugh while you were filming?
A lot.
You like the whole
so there
thing.
was two. There was one with when we're trying to name the pumpkin. And also, it's not even meant to be that of a funny scene. It's just the way it always ended because Nick improvised. It was we're about to go out to go to Halloween, and once he goes, me and Toby are on like parole or something, and then Toby barks, and he goes, hello. Yeah, he said, yeah, dog, or something like that. And then there's another one. He put his hand on like the, what's it called?
The aga.
What was it? Yeah,
the
and
aga.
then he pretended it was hot. It wasn't actually, and he screamed and went, ah. So everyone thought it's something that actually happened, but we'd already left the room, so we couldn't see what was going on. But I found that scene really funny because it always ended in a different way because of Nick.
Wait, that's so fun. That I remember that part in the movie when he like acts like a dog for a second. It made me laugh really hard. So that's funny to know that it kind of changed every time.
It was. Nick was ridiculous with stuff like that, where he would just keep going, and by the end of a scene, and like honestly, genuinely, like because we've got like a big aga there, and usually when agas are always on, so they're always hot, and it's fake, but he puts his hand on it and goes, ah! And honestly, the crew jumped. The standby up department were diving in to.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, our next question is, what message do you hope various audiences will take away from Grow? Adam, let's start with you.
Wow. What message do I hope audience members will take away from Grow? That family is defined in so many different ways. And I think that the best family is the family that you choose. And I think that is one of the many wonderful messages of Grow that we come away with.
I love that.
And Adam's right, by the way. There's loads of messages about family and community, and there's that eco message that's running underneath there as well. But like for me, I just want people to have a nice time. I just want them to. I want it to be something that people put on and they know they're going to have fun. They know they're going to enjoy themselves. They know that the kids are going to enjoy themselves, and it's, as I say, it's that. The whole time I've tried to finish this film, I just wanted people coming out feeling good. That's it. That was great. I had a great time watching that. Did you enjoy that? What was your favourite bit? Blah blah. That's all I want. It's just that feeling.
I love that. Priya,
I've got one as well.
Yes.
I think it's like don't let anyone tell you what to do. If you want to grow a pumpkin, if you want to learn how to do a backflip or whatever, you don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you want to do it and you put your mind to it and try whatever you want to.
Oh, that's awesome. I feel like, I wasn't part of the filmmaking process, but as a viewer, I think that everything that you guys just said I felt that when I was watching it. It has these wonderful themes and messages, but also it's just a good watch. I left feeling good. I watched it by myself and I was telling my husband, I was like, oh my gosh, that movie was so cute. And I laughed a lot, but it also just leaves you feeling good. So I'm going to watch it again with him very soon. But
so Ali, you mentioned the laughter, and I think we have to say, that the film, every frame of this film is infused with John's humor and his empathy. Yeah. And I think, that is at the end of the day, really what has made the film such a success and what has made audiences love it. That, and everything that Priya was talking about, all the funny scenes and, that's all comes from, the mind of John McPhail and the way that he put together the film, the way he directed it. But also the environment that he created on set. I think that everyone felt that it was a space where people could take big swings. Yeah. Because it was a space where you could sort of push the limits of the humor, of the creativity, and John was game. He was there. He was stepping up to plate with every single one of our actors, most especially Priya, Golda, Nick, and I think it really shows in their performances. But it all starts with John.
And I'm going to counter that, but because he is right, that there's a lot of me in a lot of this, but I having that collaborative process, and I love creating a safe space for people. I get to work with some of the most incredible, talented and wonderful people, and to not collaborate with that, to not listen, and to not want to hear what people have got to say or what stamp they want to put all over it, then I would be ridiculous and I would be egotistical. Yeah. I just want it to feel like a family. I want us to all feel like we can talk. We have a big job to do, and when we block a scene, we find that scene together. The same way, with the crew, we find all that we find it all together. And I feel like when you do that, people bring their A game every single time because they feel heard. They feel like they get to express themselves, get to express their art, and that goes from being an actor or a focus puller. There's a creativity in the entire department. People think it's just about pulling folk, but there's creativity everywhere, throughout, everywhere. And to sort of to get the best out of people, you give them the platform to play on, and also manage those expectations.
True.
John just said something which was so accurate that you so rarely hear from directors. It's listening. I think and that is, I'm sure Priya will agree with this, that John, a huge part of the success of the movie is because John is an amazing listener and really, listening for what was working with the actors, with the designers. And again, that all comes from John and the environment that he set up on set. And I think, it's those kind of environments where you feel safe and where you set up parameters where creativity really thrives. And Priya, I think you felt that, I think you felt that, you had, everyone had your back, but no one more than John.
Definitely. He always said for every single one of the cast to always go for the guts. And whatever they think the scene's going to be like, do it like that. And speaking of how John's an amazing director, he's also in the movie. he's the statue, and of the Lord Reginald Smythe Gherkin. It's John. He's the massive photo in Smythe Gherkin's house, and he's the statue in the town.
Do you want to? I'm going to try. I'll do this right for you. I'll do this for you. Right, he's going to have to see my house. Sorry. Right. I have. Here you go.
What are you looking at?
it's
look
massive.
familiar.
Like, it's massive. Like, look at the size of it. Look at it. Like, that door frame.
Big.
Like,
It's awesome.
it's bigger than me.
We need to get you a big mantle so you can put it above a fireplace in your home.
And the statue is in his mom's backyard.
Yes, it is.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Sorry for the tour.
It was perfect. I'm so glad you did that. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for spending time with us tonight. To kind of wrap up, I'd love to know if there's anything you want to share with our friends at home that have yet to see Grow. Anything you want to share with them tonight?
Oh, I would just hope that you would enjoy the film. Like, I really, really do. There's, I feel like there's something there for everybody. If it's like parents, grandparents, kids, like teenagers are teenagers, but like, you know, everything in between a teenager. And I genuinely do. I think audiences will really enjoy this, and I really hope they do enjoy it. And if they do check it out, it's just for fun. You should feel good after it, and yeah.
That's awesome.
I think that it's that you should just, like, if you haven't watched it, in my opinion, I would go and watch it because I think it's a really good family film. Because most films around Halloween are either scary or like not really appropriate for families, not a fun family. And I really think that Grow's changed that. And if you ever want to watch something with young children, all as a family, I think it's the perfect movie to go watch, especially around autumn and Halloween.
I love that. Adam, any thoughts?
Yeah, I guess I would say, you know, our original writer of Grow said that when he started writing it, he was writing Rocky for pumpkin growing. And it is that. It is Rocky for pumpkin growing, but it's also so much more than that. And I think one of the beautiful things about sitting down with your family, especially when it's over a holiday, or on a weekend or on a week, whenever, just like having a moment with your family to watch something, is that at its core, this is a movie about grabbing life and grabbing joy. And I think, this is a moment where we as a community need to come together and feel good. And I think joy is what you'll get when you watch Grow. So.
Awesome. Well, we are so excited for you at home to watch Grow. It's an amazing movie, and I'm not just saying that. I really, truly loved it. I'm so excited for you to see it. And thank you so much, Adam, Priya, Rose, and John, for joining us today and spending time with us. I always love, getting to know the creators behind these films and getting to hear your fun stories and kind of the passion and the friendships that you built along the way. So thank you so much for letting us get a little glimpse inside that tonight. And hopefully we'll get to chat again sometime soon.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thank you guys
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Ali. This has been
Bye.
fast.
This'll sound mad, but every time I touch a plant, it's like I can feel what they're feeling.
Charlie, look at me, not the plant. Took a while to track you down.
Is she house trained?
Charlie!
This is my niece.
All right.
What is it with this place and pumpkins?
We're ready for the contest?
I'm going to win. My dad's entering the contest too. You got much of a team? I'm working on it.
That ain't mine, is it?
She's entering the pumpkin contest. Wanted a few tips.
This ain't some grow your own salad school project. This is all out vegetable warfare.
You want to steal our secrets?
Release the hounds!
You really think plants feel things like us, don't you?
I do.
This one's lonely.
I'm lonely, it's got me.
I don't know whether this thing of yours is real, but you brought us together. I can't thank you enough.
Here's to the good times. Forget the bad times. These are the best days.
Ooh, well, that's unexpected.
Open up your eyes.
It's Charlie Little.
Here's to the best days of our lives.
Whatever happens, so proud of you.
These are the best days of our lives.
Go on then, Sensei. Let's see what your magical green fingers feel. It's huge. You gotta grow hard or go home.
Tickets. Tickets, please. Please. Tickets. Yeah, go on. That's all right. Oh, what's it, sorry? All right, son. How are we? What? They did? Oh, results. Ah, sweet, yeah. Yeah, hang on a sec. Boy! Where do you think you're going, kid?
To the airport, sir. Will there be a movie on board?
So what was the plan then, when you got to the airport? Stow away in someone's luggage?
Oi! Stop running! Where are you?
No, not now.
Charlie! Look at me, not the plant. Now, I know you think your mum's in America.
Hollywood.
Yeah. But if we can't find her in 3 years, what makes you think you can?
She's probably just busy acting in some big movie. I bet she's just staying character so she can't call anyone.
No doubt. Anyway, I am pleased to tell you that I have got some good news for you.